Welcome to the Fishbowl, everybody. Oh, wait, that's how I started off last time. Someone else should start off.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to Fishbowl Friday. We're here today with a special guest.
It's me. I'm Grace. What's up?
Great. Yeah. So Kendall can't be here. Why can't she be here?
She went to University of Cincinnati to visit her friend.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah. She spent fucking $30 on bus tickets.
Really?
I
Yeah.
mean, love is worth it. Go for it.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
That was deep. Ooh.
So, Grace, I'm pretty sure you understand the premise of our podcast, correct?
You pick a topic out of a fishbowl and talk about it.
Basically.
All
Basically.
right.
It's really simple. So, something I realized is that last week Kendall didn't get a chance to pull a topic out of the fishbowl.
Well, that's tragic.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I know.
Kendall's the only official member who still hasn't pulled a topic out of the fishbowl. So we're just gonna pick it up where Kendall would be. So I think
I was gonna say just have the guest star
have the
go
guest
first anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Grace, if you don't know anything about the topic, just put it back in.
Okay, I'll pretend like I didn't pick it.
Yes.
Okay, well, slide that fishbowl over.
That fishbowl. Oh my god.
Also shake it up right up to the mic and click it, clack it. There you go.
Past relationship experiences.
Oh.
Okay.
So Grace goes first.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
There's not many, but the ones that they are the stuff that I have, it's tragic. Okay, so we'll start with my first ever boyfriend. Junior year, halfway through junior year, he went to a different school and I met him through show choir because we did a bunch of festivals together. Not a bunch of festivals, but we did so we did a choir concert together with their school, and then we also attended each other's show choir festivals. So that's how I got to know him. And then he made the move first or whatever, and then we went on a date. Our first date was Applebee's, I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, you
Classic.
Yeah, classic first date. But it was a pretty uneventful relationship because he lives a half hour away. And so basically we only dated for a month, and then it came to the time of their school show choir festival. And in between each show choir performance, they have the students from the school perform their own songs or whatever. And my boyfriend at the time did not tell me that he was performing. It was a surprise. So when he came up on stage and announced in the microphone, I wrote this song for a special someone. I knew all hell was about to be revealed.
Oh my gosh.
It would have been fine if we were dating for a little bit longer, but the thing was I told him I wanted to take things slow, and then he goes and writes a song for me and performs it in front of everybody without telling me. And also it wasn't a good song, it kind of sucked. And then the next day I broke up with him.
Oh.
So I'm kind of a bitch, it's fine. Yeah.
Oh my
so.
gosh, sorry.
I mean, I have other ones, but somebody else go, please. That was, ooh.
Okay, well,
I don't have any experience.
Oh.
come on. How about just past crushes?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not any good stories.
Any?
Then tell bad stories.
Make one up.
Make
one up.
Okay.
a story up.
Okay, well, this was not crush. He really liked me, but this guy I met at school said that if I wasn't his friend, he's gonna kill himself. So I was like, okay.
Oh, that's
No
called
way.
relationship abuse.
Yeah.
All right.
No way.
What's
Hi.
up?
All right. So, in case for all of our listeners, we have a new member or a new person, two people approaching the room. We have Connor Magoolaghan,
Oh, dang.
and then we have John Weimer. We didn't plan for them to come, but we figured why not have more guests?
Yeah.
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 The more
So
guests,
right.
the better.
Grace, you're not special anymore.
What?
Excuse me.
Yeah. So right now we're talking about past relationships, and just funny stories.
Yeah.
But wait, can you give him? Can you give me
Yeah,
your mic?
yeah,
Because you
yeah.
already said your story. Do you want to go, Connor?
Yeah, it's cool. Is swearing allowed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
swearing is
no.
I
allowed.
do that quite often.
We are
Yeah, wait,
children
and
of
make sure
God.
you can move the mic closer to you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just yeah, that's a good distance.
Shit. All right, what's up? Oh, this is better.
Yeah, you can angle the actual thing too.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
And then John, you can take a seat too if you want.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So what am I supposed to say here?
Oh, whatever you want about past relationships.
Well, I've had one.
Okay, so do you have any funny stories from that relationship?
One and done.
Not really.
Do you have any stories that are kind of funny from that relationship?
We broke up because this is a long story. So we were hanging out in my car after a football game,
Ooh.
and somebody saw us. No, we weren't doing anything. We were literally just hanging out, and someone was like, "Oh, I saw you getting your dick sucked in the parking lot." I was like, "No, that didn't happen."
Wait, so you guys broke up because of that?
Yeah, because like she didn't trust me because someone was starting a rumor that I was telling everybody she sucked me off in the parking lot,
That's-
and then
That's kind of
That
fucked up.
sucks.
yeah, I know.
Well, it happens to the best of us,
Yeah.
I guess.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, speaking to the mic, Johnny boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
me?
yeah, you're coming through.
Okay.
If John doesn't want to talk about
Yeah.
his past relationship, I will.
John, you can only say whatever you want to say.
It was just like a lack thereof, which was fun. But like it kind of like fizzled, which was nice for me. I like that. But like she tried to end it like in May.
Mm-hmm.
And but like not really end it, just be like, oh, we're gonna be done on like the day I move in. I'm like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. Like, then you kind of kill the
sucks.
whole
you
thing.
Have, like, an end game. You're like, all
Yeah,
right,
I'm like,
we're
that
gonna
kinda
break
kills the
up
whole
on
thing.
this day at this time.
Yeah.
We're
and
done.
then she did it. She actually did do that like a month ago, and I was like, no, I'm all right. Like we're gonna just like, she's like, if you want to hang out, we can. I'm like, sure. And then I just like balls in her court. Like she can set that up if she wants, but I'm not gonna like put effort into that because I kind of fucked the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Is anybody here in the group chat? I've never actually met anybody. You guys are? Oh.
Dude, I went to your comedy show last week.
How was I supposed to know that?
I don't know.
You didn't say hi to me.
You just went
All right.
afterwards.
When is this going to be posted?
Probably next Friday.
Fuck. I can't
Why?
even advertise my show tomorrow. No one's going to be
I
here.
already said it.
I
but,
mean, you
like,
can
Yeah,
try
but
it.
like I'm doing another one tomorrow.
I know.
Okay,
I'm
here.
gonna go to it because I.
Then you're doing the
enjoyed
week
it.
after. You can always.
I'm not
publicize
going the
that.
week after. That's parents' weekend.
I thought you were trying to host.
I'm trying to, but I don't know
But,
if I'm
like,
going to.
You could just
Okay.
tell people
Alright.
to go see the show, just
Alright,
in
look.
general.
Go to the show next Saturday. It'll be September 20th at that point, I think.
Isn't it like every Saturday front room at Baker?
Yeah, but
just say
but
that.
the one next weekend is gonna be at Donkey Coffee for the 20th.
Ooh.
There's
Wait,
a-
I'm going home. Never mind.
Yeah, see, everyone's leaving. All right, I'm getting comfortable here now. All right, I'm trying to publicize this. So like, if I'm hosting September 20th at 8 p.m. Donkey Coffee, if I'm not hosting, I won't be there.
So wait. When are you what time's your thing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, September 14th. Shit, so it'll
Yeah.
be the 21st next Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, but the 14th, 8 o'clock, Baker Ballroom, the front room. No, Baker Center, the front room coffee shop,
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna advertise that, but I can't write it
Yeah.
down right now.
That's fine.
All right. So I
I'll
guess
put it
it's-
on my story tomorrow.
All right. Yeah. So I guess it's time for my relationship.
Oh,
story.
yes.
I have so many.
I'm
I don't know-
fucking ready.
I don't know where to start. Okay, how about I just start? Okay, I don't think she'd mind. I'm not gonna say her name, obviously. I just started like talking, not like talking, but like trying to be friends with her again lately. So like we're cool now. So I don't. Damn. No, that's someone else. That's someone else.
Hold on.
Are you?
A
Did you
Swedish
encounter?
girl.
What?
You Swedish girl.
Oh no, I met her on Tinder in Greece.
Why were you on
Wait,
Tinder
wait,
in
wait,
Greece?
wait, wait.
Like,
I just
were you
had-
trying to
How
fuck
many-
sight unseen?
No, no, I just had Tinder, and then I was in Greece. I'm like, well, I want to see what I can get here, and then
Hot
Okay,
Greek
wait.
chicks.
How
Yeah.
many of these like or past relationship experiences were Tinder related?
0.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a question.
I got Tinder this summer. I've
I
barely
got
been using
one,
it.
and it's not good.
Did you
Really?
see Giannis Antetokounmpo's sister on Tinder?
What are you talking about? No,
The NBA basketball player.
no.
He's like the league MVP. He's number 34 for the Bucks.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
you see his sister?
No.
Does he have a sister?
Why? No, I don't know.
Blonde boy? You're not blonde.
All right, I want to hear your stories
Okay,
now. Go.
so my last girlfriend, everyone kind of knows. It doesn't matter. So my
I don't
last
know.
girlfriend. So
I don't know.
I wasn't into her anymore.
1 out of 4 hoes don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't into her anymore, and I was just like, well, fuck.
Charlotte.
How am I supposed to break up with her? So we were just like fighting one day, and then I was just like, you know what? I don't want to talk to you right now. So I just didn't talk to her.
Ooh.
And then
Talk to her.
Connor's looking at me because that's a very similar situation to mine.
but it gets better. So the next day we see each other at school and we're talking, and she goes, I hate it when people are like, let's go to Starbucks and talk it out. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to go to fucking Starbucks and pay money for your damn coffee, which I know I'm gonna do, and which I did do. But
Wait, she wanted to
You
go to
still did it,
Starbucks
so
to
you
talk it
caved.
out?
yeah,
Why would you do that?
I don't
Okay,
know.
first off, it's in a public place, so you can't really talk about anything like serious
Yo.
and get heated.
Yo.
But-
You just gotta be like, it's like a very passive aggressive
I just-
conversation. It's awkward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
when
okay.
hear
And you
something
waste
about
money.
It's
public-
whatever. Like, so we went to Starbucks, and I picked her up. It was kind of awkward, and then we went there, and then she was basically like, "Listen, I just want to try and I want to try and fix us, you know?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good."
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
I'm like, "No, I'm good, bro. Like, bye."
Bye.
And then she started crying, and then I'm just like, "I'm sorry," and I don't know what to say because like.
Asshole.
What the hell am I
You
supposed
made
to
her
do?
cry in Starbucks.
But the Starbucks was her idea, so I mean,
I have
I
another
think it was her
story
idea.
after this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
And
Oh.
but yeah, and so I'm driving her home, right? And it's silent the entire time because I just broke up with her, obviously.
You drove her home?
What else was I supposed to? I
Just leave her at Starbucks?
No, I assumed when you're planning on breaking up with someone, you don't pick them up.
Yeah, why would you
drive
drive her?
separately.
What am I? But she doesn't have a license at this point in time.
Oh, okay.
Tell her-
Well,
Call her mom to pick her up. Just
Be
be
like,
like,
That would
hey, I
be-
just broke up with your daughter.
I mean,
like,
I'm
I
about
wasn't-
to
I
head
wasn't-
out, you know.
I'm about to head out.
I'm not
about to
ditch
hoe it
her.
up. So,
I don't want to leave your daughter here alone, but I'm not taking her back with me.
Yeah, but
dude, all the people in the group chat, we all went to your show last.
Okay, first of all, I saw Alec Balmer there and Prince Uche the Fourth.
I was at the table with them.
I don't know your name. Well, I do now, but I didn't. How was I? I don't talk to. Okay, look, I'm in this group chat. We never hang out. Okay,
We hang out all the time.
I don't hang out with you.
Why don't you?
Because I don't know.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, maybe I'm the bad
Mm.
person now. I'm trying to pin this on you. It's me. It's not you. It's me.
yeah. Can I continue?
Oh, sorry, Michael. Yeah,
no,
sorry.
it's good. So I'm driving her home, right? I'm like, before I picked her up, I'm like, okay, what can I do to make this situation better than it's obviously going to be? So we have this CD we both like. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just pop that in. So I popped in a CD that we both like, and
Wait, question: was it an actual CD or was it burned?
it was an actual CD.
Okay, so it's not like custom. Okay.
No,
Yeah, if it
so
was
so
custom, that would have been worse.
So we're driving. Just imagine it's our playlist. We did have a playlist, but I wasn't about to play that. But we were driving home, and I was driving her home. And it was just dead silent the entire time. This freaking album was playing in the background. It was "Gone Now" by Bleachers. And then I dropped her off, and I felt really bad. So I was like, "Do I get out of my car?" So I did. I got in my car.
Did you
and-
open the door for her?
Well, no, she opened the door first. She was about to like freaking run inside. I was like, wait, and then I'm like, and then I was just like trying to talk to her, and I'm just apologizing, and I just feel really bad. And she still has her coffee, right?
Yeah.
She was about to throw that thing at
Oh,
me,
no.
but she threw it on the ground, and coffee just freaking went everywhere.
Coffee
and-
you paid for.
Yeah, and then she goes, I forget if she said, I think she said bye, Michael, and then she just went inside, and I'm just like,
Oof.
now this next part's gonna sound really fucked up.
Oh
God.
I got in my car, and I'm like, I'm so scared of just conversing with her on Snapchat. So on my way home, I blocked her on Snapchat.
I mean, to be fair, she was probably gonna like text you. So it's
yeah,
decent.
I
Did you-
mean,
did you ever unblock her?
on Snapchat?
Yeah.
Yeah, last month.
How long ago did you guys break up?
Year and a half.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
You
not
see,
bad.
I never
I
had
get
to
a bit
block
more
anybody on Snapchat or Instagram or any social media because they all blocked me first. So
Oh.
Yeah,
that's
but,
just how it goes.
So next person. So here's how our podcast works. I'm just gonna explain to you guys again.
Okay.
So we have a fishbowl. Our podcast is called the Fishbowl. You take the fishbowl, you pull an idea out of the fishbowl, and we talk about it.
Oh, you guys didn't even know what it was. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
okay,
No,
yeah.
I literally saw you guys in the window.
Yeah, we were
Michael
walking to
pounded on the
TV.
window
Yeah.
and said, "Come in." And it's funny because like earlier last night, we are like, he's like, "You should have a feature on our show." I was like, "All right, sweet, when?"
Yeah, and then it just
And
kind of
here
happened.
we are.
So I apologize. Your spotlight is being shared, Grace.
It's okay. I'm the guest star.
You were the guest star.
Yeah,
You
Ken-
guys
it's
are just
usually
the
Kendall.
guests, okay? I'm the star.
Okay.
Okay, so who wants to pull the thing out of the fishbowl next?
Thanks, bro.
I guess John can do it.
Yeah, I guess I got it.
Yeah. All right. What is it, Johnny?
All right.
Yeah.
So it says video games on it.
Oh, just video games in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. These we have many broad topics.
Yeah.
So, favorite video game of all time.
Oh, Halo Reach, baby.
Yeah, Kate and I have talked about this. So, what makes you
Fucking
like
love
Halo
it.
Reach so much?
Oh, okay. So I got it when I was 10. I got it the day I got my Xbox 360,
Yeah.
and I was a Wii gamer, right?
Same.
Yeah, I played
Yeah.
like Super Mario, and I got
Oh, I
mad
know.
at that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I was only allowed to play 20 minutes a day.
Back in those. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah. So it was Hanukkah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where are you Jewish?
Wait, are you
I-
actually Jewish?
I mean, I guess.
I didn't know that.
I thought you were always joking when you said you were Jewish.
Why would I joke about
I
it?
don't know. Listen, my boyfriend jokes about it. So, like, I just kinda
That's
just-
Brandon, though.
Yeah, I know. We tried to trick all our friends that he was Jewish, and they believed us, so it was a good time. All right.
Well, no one's
continue.
gonna question that.
What? I don't know. Well, like somebody, he would just go up to random people and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm Jewish," and they're like, "Congrats!" Like they didn't know what to say. Okay, sorry. Continue.
So it's Hanukkah. I'm 10 years old. So it's in 2010. So this shit just came out. First two games, Modern Warfare 2 and Halo Reach. And I was the only one enthusiastic about Halo Reach. I'm like, everyone's else like, oh, Call of Duty. So yeah, Call of Duty sucked. No, I'm just kidding. Modern Warfare 2 is really fun. But I think the multiplayer in Halo Reach is great. It's not as good as Halo 3.
Fair enough.
If you guys have ever played Halo 3's multiplayer.
No.
It was
I
the
never
be-
played a
It
Halo
was the
3.
best. It was the best. Incorrect. Halo 4 fucking sucks. Listen, worst Halo.
If you want to have a fight, dude, I will literally fight you and defend Halo 4's honor.
Listen, Halo. Mm-mm. I played every Halo except for ODST. Halo 4 sucks.
I'm just freaking out. Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
so the best part of Halo Reach, which sets it like above all the other ones,
Mhm.
is the storyline.
I get that.
And like not because it's not Master Chief, because Master Chief's badass, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like it's just you fall in love with the characters.
Yeah.
And like it's fucking sad. And like I'm not gonna be like spoiler alert because the game's a decade old.
Yeah.
But everybody fucking dies. Except for one character pussied out.
Really?
Yeah.
One character pussied out on dying. Yep.
I mean,
I don't
yeah.
understand
Saving
video
the
games.
fucking
I don't
planet.
understand video
Hey,
games. Listen.
Hey, on saving the planet, he's like, I'm about to head out. And then he
Yeah.
does.
Dying is
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, but
You're a pussy if you don't die.
That's what I was saying. I'm like,
Hey, you didn't die. You're a pussy.
like you're calling this character a pussy for not wanting to die. That's me.
anyway.
I'm the pussy.
Anyway, Grace. So all of the deaths are like very heroic and like they're supposed to serve purpose, but like in the grand scheme it just doesn't. It solves nothing.
Yeah.
Like you lose anyway.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's kind of depressing.
Yeah. Like the Covenant takes over Reach and it's big sad.
That's where
Yeah,
our
that is something to say.
generation's depression stemmed from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
honestly.
honestly.
That's
Playing
where, that's
Halo
where
Reach.
my depression
Yeah.
stemmed from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you have anything else to say?
About Halo Reach or video games in general.
Video games in general?
All right, Terraria, that game fucking slaps, especially with mods, dude.
Yeah.
On God.
On God.
Yeah.
I never,
Big Minecraft guy. I can't relate.
Oh yeah, Minecraft
he did.
on God.
On God.
Yeah.
On Jaw?
Aren't you
I-
Jewish?
Jewish people believe in God, bro.
Yeah, Jewish people believe in God.
Dude, I don't know how religion
They,
works.
just
You
don't-
went-
they believe
you
in
went
like
to a
God.
Catholic
Me
school.
neither.
I just don't think they believe in Jesus, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I
Jesus
think
was like a-
Jesus does exist in the Jewish universe.
he's just not the
He's
son
just
of
a
God.
yeah. My friend's Jewish. He explained this to me. I went to Passover.
Context. Connor and I went to Catholic school for 12 years where they straight up explained how all of the different religions work, but he still can't remember.
Good stuff. All right.
Got me there. Imagine joining a Catholic school.
Could not be me.
No.
So funny.
It's wild.
Yeah. Okay, so John, video games.
Video games. As I said, I'm a big Minecraft guy.
Yeah.
But like story-wise, the only game that's ever brought me to tears, which I think is why I like it so much, is Red Dead 2.
Mm.
My guy.
I'm not gonna ruin that because it's still
Right,
relatively
It's
new.
still- it's
I
here.
haven't played it yet.
When this, okay, I'm not gonna, like, you know the part I'm talking about.
Yeah,
He's
I-
on the horse, going through the woods.
Yes, I got you.
That's the way it is. You know that
Yeah.
song? Bro, I was crying.
He cried over a video game. I need a new roommate.
I've cried over video games.
Dude, it's just a video game. It's like a
Bro,
movie where you
no.
have
Yeah, but-
control over the plot.
But this man doesn't even like movies, so how is he supposed to be the judge?
Bro, that's just depressing. Do you have anything else to say, John?
Shit, I don't know.
It's all right.
I'm a very vanilla person. I
That's
don't
all right.
know.
Well, I have a lot to say. I almost
Okay,
have something to say.
all right.
So,
Yeah, I'm not gonna have much to say.
2 video games have only ever made me cry. I think. Wait. There's Red Dead Redemption 2. Drawn to Life. The next chapter. You guys know what that game is?
No.
No.
No, I'm
You never,
unaware.
you haven't seen the commercials
Not a clue.
when we were younger.
Wait, what is it called?
Drawn to Life.
No.
Yes. Wait, I know that game.
Mm-hmm.
Explain it. I might know.
So it was a DS game, made by the same people who made Scribblenauts, I think.
Scribblenauts was the best. Yeah, I was
I
gonna
fucking
talk about
love
that.
Scribblenauts.
So basically, the premise of the game is you draw your character.
Wait, what?
The premise of the game is you draw your character with the stylus, like the DS stylus, and it's like in this like world or whatever. And I'm not gonna like go through the entire plot because that's really long and confusing. Like the plot's actually really, it's a kid's game and it's really confusing. And you basically draw. So you, the player, is God. like the entire game is like this really weird metaphor for like religion, I'm pretty sure. And like you're basically like the people in the game worship you and they need a hero. So you control a hero in the game who you draw. And then like you draw like his weapons and everything he uses in the world. And there were 2 games. There's Drawn to Life and then Drawn to Life the Next Chapter. Both Drawn to Life Next Chapter made me cry so bad at the end. Literally, I'm gonna spoil it because it doesn't even matter. So basically so there are 2 characters in the game. I forget what their names are. But like everyone in the game isn't like a human. They're like some like weird like elf human combination. But the 2 characters are human and it's like really weird because everyone's like, bro, why your ears look weird to the human people? So like at the end of the game, it was like weird, like there was like this like weird cutscene going on, and it was like this family got into a car accident, and both the parents died, and the kids were in the hospital, and the kids looked exactly like the freaking characters in the world. So like the entire 2 games were just like a dream or something. And like little 10-year-old me was like crying, bro. I was crying. I felt so bad.
Oh my
Anyways, that was the
God.
long ass story, but that was Drawn to Life.
Damn.
Yeah,
Thank you.
the only video games I can really talk about are DS games and Wii games. So like, okay, listen, I love Scribblenauts, but also Pokemon Soul Silver was
No,
my
there's
shit.
only one answer, and it's Mario Kart.
No, Mario Kart on the DS sucks.
That's
Whoa.
not true.
Whoa,
Whoa.
don't come at me.
Grace,
Don't
Grace,
come
those
at
are
me.
fighting
I've
words.
played it,
You
but
are
I prefer
hollering.
it when okay, listen, it was easier for me to
You're
play
gonna
it.
need to justify this a lot.
Grace,
Okay,
I
no,
think
no, this is just a personal preference because I'm a
Just-
very mobile person. So just sitting there being like that was not helpful. I needed the Wii remote to be my steering wheel so I could like shout at people and like pretend like I'm driving.
So you've never played DS Download Played?
What?
You've never played DS Download Play on a bus with like 10 people and it really?
Yes, I have.
But that's like peak Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's
No, okay, just like in general, the DS was my childhood because any like indoor recess when you would just get together with like a bunch of people and like either play Pokemon battles or we did Mario Kart or what else did we do?
we
I got a
played
cough.
Yeah, the front
Thank
room
you.
is a coffee shop.
Brody.
Thank you. Nintendogs slapped.
Which one? There's like 7 versions of it.
Oh shoot, Dalmatian.
Bro,
Yes, yes.
the best fucking Game Boy / DS game was Super Mario World.
I have never played that.
Oh my god, it is the best.
Mario Party.
Mario Party.
That was
allowed
always
to.
a good time.
Hey guys, let's talk about those GameCube games.
That's what I was gonna talk
I
about.
never had a
Okay,
game.
okay.
Mario Party. No, yeah, Mario Party on the GameCube. That was like one of my earliest childhood memories. Was at my friend's house doing that when there was a thunderstorm outside.
Why does it have to be a thunderstorm?
Because there was a thunderstorm outside when we went inside.
Because
and
Grace grew up
played.
in the 60s and she was always outside unless it was raining.
We're not
Yes,
in
I
Kansas
was.
anymore.
GameCube games. I bought a GameCube at GameStop for like $30 or $40 just to be able to
Damn, that's
play
cheap.
The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
Okay, that one's good, but
The
also
best
Monkey
game
Ball.
of all time is
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Fair enough.
That's the only Legend of Zelda game I've ever played. Is that?
It is so good.
Except the one I had a glitch in it, so I couldn't get past the one. There was like it was like an owl or something. I don't know.
Oh,
It was
really?
messed, Yeah.
That's weird. But I love Zelda games so much. Zelda's
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite series. Breath
Mhm.
of the Wild was so much fun. Probably one of the worst stories in a Zelda game, but still one of the better Zelda games at the same time. That's my hot take on The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda.
Wait, Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda.
No.
Legend
Yeah.
of
Zelda of Zelda, Breath of the Weath.
Zelda. And I'm sorry, I feel like you're just kind of sitting
Yeah,
over there.
do you
'cause
Yeah, do you want
have
your
share.
mic back or?
Do you want to
No,
talk to... No,
stop, I feel
Anna.
bad now.
Anna, you're one of the main characters
Yeah,
of our
you're-
show.
you're a-
I don't talk when I have the mic.
Yeah, you do.
Did you listen to last week's podcast?
Yeah,
Yes.
listen, I edited stuff that you said. Do you have any video games that you played growing up?
Yeah.
Get on the mic.
Get on a mic.
Right here. I played a lot of Wii growing up, like Wii Sports Resort and like
Nice.
all the games. Yeah, bowling was really fun, like bowling backwards and then them
Yeah, they
jumping
go,
up.
"Aw," or
Be
"Whoa."
so excited.
They go, whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I can't believe I forgot.
Cooking Mama.
Cooking mom.
I used to play that so much.
And she was always just like, "Oh no, Mama will fix this."
Oh boy.
True.
Yeah.
On my Wii, I played this game called Attack of the Movies. Oh yeah, it was so
I
much
have no idea
fun.
what that is.
Like there were like 5 or 6 chapters, and like the first chapter, it was like you were in a city and you were attacked by bugs, and like
Ew.
you had to point the Wii remote to shoot, and like there were power-ups, and one of the power-ups was a minigun, and it was the most overpowered thing in any video game I've ever played in my life.
Really?
Yeah. It obliterated everything.
That's fun.
All right, guys. I wanted to talk about the game that made my childhood, Madden 05 for the game. I remembered I would be sitting in my living room on the couch. I'd start the game up, and you'd see Ray Lewis go, "Defense wins championships." And that was it. That's all I remember, honestly. That was back when the Browns were, like, decent at football. Not really.
So like never.
Oh my god, wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Whoa, hold on. They were good in the
Listen,
60s.
I am a Browns fan. It's fine.
I am
Hold on.
kind of a Browns
Hold
fan.
on, hold on.
What?
Whoa, Anna. Okay, I see how it is.
Okay, wait. There's this one video game. I'm gonna butcher the title, but it's called like Little Big World or something.
It's
Yeah.
called
I
Little
know.
Big World. You
Yeah.
said
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
Little Big World. Okay,
I know what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't
a
know why I
PlayStation
just
game. I
yeah,
think.
it, we got when we got the PlayStation 4. No, it was the 3, PlayStation 3. That was one of the games that we got, and I like played it all the time. But, like it was weird. It was these little like sack creatures. Yeah.
I always liked the art style in that game.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I think we should move on to one more topic
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
we go. So Connor, you want to pull? Yeah. All right, here.
Hey guys, I'm on the aux now. Homecoming.
Oh, all right.
Well, shit. I don't have any homecoming stories. I've never had a date.
Oh, I have a good one.
All right, John can
Yeah.
go.
So so sophomore year, I was somewhat of a wholesome meme at my high school.
Oh,
So
God.
that's how I'll describe it. Yeah, so it was like I was playing soccer and you know, just the seniors were making fun of me. Somehow they ignored me freshman year, but sophomore year I donned the name Big Wang Weim. Just because my
I'm
last
sorry,
name and the fact
what?
that it rhymed, Big Wang Weim. I don't know where it came out.
His wang is massive.
Not true, but proud member of Tiny Meat Gang.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
So yeah, so I was a wholesome meme, and the soccer team was just happened to be, I don't know why, but the soccer team was always like super popular, like second to the football team. So like all of the soccer guys, when it came to homecoming voting, had convinced every single class they were in to vote my name as a joke for homecoming.
Wait, how does your homecoming voting work?
So like we go into like a Google link, And
Yeah.
then
yeah, we
but,
did
like-
the same
and
thing.
then,
does
like-
it matter what grade you're in?
yeah, our grade, so like your grade picks like
Yeah.
2 guys and 2 girls.
Oh, damn. I
And
was
you vote
only
for homecoming.
seniors.
Yeah, so like I got put on homecoming court like 2 weeks to homecoming, no date, and was like didn't even want to go to the dance. So I was there kind of like what the hell am I going to do? And I had to like find myself a date. So I attempt to find a date. Yeah, you're shaking the whole
Yeah,
table.
there's like noise.
Sorry.
Connor was spinning his
Inconsiderate.
phone on the table.
Yeah,
Fun.
like he
He's
lives
like-
in a barn because you don't have manners.
How was I supposed to know?
Okay, so I had to find myself a date, and I was like texting this girl, and I'm like, oh, this will work out great. This will be fine. Come to like ask her, and it was like a game day, so you know how like athletes are allowed to like dress up, and I was a JV athlete, so I was dressed up. I threw up some air quotes there. I know people probably can't see that because it's a podcast.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably not.
No, yeah. So I go to ask her, and she just like disappears, and I'm like, oh shit. And so I started asking her friends like, oh, where is she? And they're like, oh, she's in the bathroom. She thought that this would be nicer than telling you that she doesn't want to go with you. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
Oh,
So yeah.
no.
So this whole experience was really exciting for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of a Debbie Downer homecoming story, but I think I took it in stride,
Yeah.
It's okay.
kind of.
I mean,
Because then I just used that the rest of the year. you
I
know?
did, yeah, the only time I was ever really asked to homecoming was sophomore year, but it was like with a guy I liked from 2 years, and then we went to homecoming, went on one date, and then never talked again.
Aw.
But anyways,
Just not click.
anywho, no, senior year, I knew my one guy friend was gonna ask me, but I didn't know how because I helped our other guy friend ask Kylie. So like it was a big Starbucks thing because they both work at the same Starbucks. So then yeah, I like spent 2 hours making a poster for him. Yeah, I know. It was a hard dedication. So then I wasn't sure if my one friend was gonna ask me or not, or we were just like assuming we were going together. And then one day in choir class, all of a sudden like we're like it's in the very beginning, and I hear the door slam, and I'm like, what is happening? Like everyone, we're all just like sight reading a music, and we just hear a door slam, and I look up, and there's like nobody there. And I guess I completely missed like the giant paper airplane that was thrown in. But then all of a sudden, my friend darts around. He like sprinted around to the other door, walks in, and makes a big scene. He's so dramatic. I love him. But like, he's wearing a giraffe onesie because it was pajama day. So it's just like, oh, what? What is this? And then he like went and picked up the paper airplane and like opened it. And he was just like, homecoming? Grace, do you want to go? And then there were like 3 boxes. One said yes, one said no, one said maybe. And I checked off the maybe and everything. It was like, oh! Like, that's basically it. Like, yeah. It
Did
was
you
a
end
good-
up going with him?
Well, yeah. Like, we were all planning on going. We already had a group. Like, it was fine.
Yeah. So, who's next? I mean, I can go next.
I mean, I don't really have any homecoming stories.
I guess I can talk about my homecoming story. I went to homecoming twice. Junior year and senior year. I didn't go freshman or sophomore year. Junior year, I went with my girlfriend, who I talked about earlier. She's gonna be so pissed that she first came to this thing 2 times. I'm sorry. I'll tell her afterwards. Anyways, so that was okay. Like, I don't know. You just get burned out. Like after the DJ never played good songs to homecoming. It was always just like trash.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I go hard at homecoming.
I mean-
I go hard at every dance.
But junior year homecoming wasn't really that special, other than the fact where I was just like, "Yo, can I get out of here?" And she was like, "I," and then we just went to Taco Bell.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
nothing's
like a
wrong with
good
that. That was
homecoming.
good.
That
But,
sounds pretty average.
Yeah, but
I mean, me and my prom day went to Waffle House after we dipped early.
fair enough. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Dude.
I've never been to a Waffle House.
Me neither.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I really want IHOP now.
Me too.
But just senior year was interesting. So senior year, I was in a group. I didn't have a date. But I guess I technically had a date, but not really. I technically had 2 dates. No, because it was 2 girls, and they're like, "We should all match," and I'm just like, "This is weird." But I did anyway.
Definitely
We
weird.
all wore purple and black. So I have pictures on my phone. I'll show
Why
you
would
guys.
you choose purple?
I don't know, but I had a purple. I thought my outfit was slap. I had white Vans on,
Mm.
and I had purple bow tie. I'm not gonna talk about my entire outfit, but basically, and then so we went to Wasabi. We went to Wasabi for dinner, and that was pretty fun. I think we went to Wasabi. Yes, and homecoming sucked again because there was this huge. Okay, so people like people spend forever just setting up for homecoming. There's like
Yeah.
this huge octopus made out of balloons because the theme was under the sea. And within 20 minutes of the dance starting, that thing was pulled to the ground and destroyed. I have a video on my phone.
Oh my god.
I'm showing you guys afterwards, but that's the extent to my homecoming stories. Nothing really that bad.
So-
we should put it in.
So we're
No,
all-
put it in the video,
video.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
I find it quite weird that Michael went to high school 20 minutes away from me, and I haven't heard anything about like this octopus. Like I know people who went to that school too.
Maybe. Maybe.
Why do I feel like I know you from somewhere?
I don't know.
You seem so familiar. What like extracurricular activities did you do?
Soccer, ski club. I don't.
Are you serious? Why do I think
Yeah.
I know you? That's weird.
You remind me a lot of my friend Jordan. Jordan, if you're listening, I love you.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, so my high school had a
Full
big.
homo, Jordan.
So my high school had like this huge tradition that we wouldn't talk like on this.
What's going on?
Should I?
Okay, let me clear the air for you. Caden just made a very provocative gesture, which
Caden was
reminded me
sucking a
of the
dick.
time
Why are you
that
good at that?
that gesture.
Oh, you have no idea.
Okay, now he's telling the story. I don't care how much time we have.
Okay.
You're hearing it.
Okay.
Remind me of
You
the
can-
time John Weimer threw up on a bus.
Yeah, you can. You feel free to cut this out, but
No, do not cut it out. Leave it in.
This
Cut
is
out
your
my gesture noises.
no, this is your discretion. But there's a very popular video or very viral video about a certain technique with a certain fruit.
Oh, grapefruit.
Yeah.
We all know the grapefruit.
I mean,
Of
that's.
course.
I mean, I don't know. I just like gotta tailor it for
what
my
you
audience.
Gonna do?
So,
you gotta
like-
suck his dick.
It's a great exercise for. I think she said your neck. So yeah, so I was getting on the bus and I had the like tall 99-cent Arnold Palmer cans because our school
Oh,
sold
yeah.
them in the vending
Oh,
machines. I
God.
was like, oh yeah, and then we bought Girl Scout cookies off one of our teachers because her granddaughter sold Girl Scout cookies. So we got trefoils, the like sugar cookie ass ones, and this girl got them and she's like, I'm not gonna finish these all. She goes, here you go, and I was like starving. So I have my full Arnold Palmer and like a full sleeve of cookies. And we're talking to this girl still because like we were friends from grade school and we all rode the same bus home from school. And so I'm like, we're showing her the video because we're like, oh, we're talking about the grapefruit technique. And like my friends already knew I was very good at the noise from the video. And so we're showing her the video and we're like, that's wild, you'd never seen it. So we show it to her. I'm like, and like at the end, I'm like, yeah, like I'm really good at the noise. I can do like, so like the bus driver was a sub bus driver, and I'm making that noise and I'm laughing my ass off to the point where like I can barely breathe, and it's just pushing air into my stomach. And I'm laughing, and I turn over to my friend and go, oh my god, I think I'm gonna throw up. And he's laughing because he thinks like this is a joke. It's not a joke. So I'm like, oh my god, and I go like I'm not joking. Then I just instantly puke onto the seat in front of me. That we can pass through that because it's not that important. But so like we're pulled off to stop, and I'm like about to get off because I thought I could make it off the bus. I couldn't. And so we go to the bus driver. I'm like, I just threw up. She's like, well, I don't get paid enough to clean up that. I'm like, what? She's like, you're gonna clean this up. She gives me like 5 McDonald's napkins, like those little like salt, like those little salt packet things that are supposed to dry up vomit. And she's like, here you go, you got it. I'm here, and I have vomit on me, which is gross. I'm sorry, but like,
I mean,
so like
yeah.
I have like vomit on me, and I'm cleaning this up. Still feel like shit, and I'm just I'm pouring all the salt everywhere, and I'm cleaning it up myself. And like, long story short, she's no longer allowed to drive the bus for this school.
Whoa.
And she got in trouble.
I mean, I would imagine so.
Yeah, because that is her name is Crazy Connie. If anyone's familiar,
Mm.
it's a very. She's not a cross country coach, but she frequently drives the bus for Akron high school events,
Yeah.
for like sporting events and things.
Good stuff.
So yeah, it's my fun story.
Well, we have to wrap it up right
Yeah.
now
I
because
have
we
to
have
go
4
to a
minutes
foam
left
party.
in here.
Yeah, foam party time.
I'm excited.
What?
Don't you can just ignore him.
You're gonna party.
So let's have everyone say goodbye, I suppose. Thank you guys very much for listening to our podcast. Any last words, anybody? Oh, Connor wants to say something.
like to say thank you guys for letting me crash your podcast.
You're not the guest star. I'm the guest star.
I said I crashed it. I didn't say I was the guest star. You're getting me heated.
I don't want to fight Connor. I'm scared.
I'm not actually mad, I swear.
Okay.
Let's get Anna back on the mic for 1 second.
Yeah.
Anna, you're gonna say the final goodbyes because I feel bad because you're starting.
Bye.
Anything else?
That's
Anything
it.
else, Anna? All right.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Bye. Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye bye.